Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do the video that finished in first place on the Patreon poll of the week and is none other than Die Artist Murder with Killing Season official lyric video. Now we haven't done Die Artist Murder on the channel in a while since they released their album, and I'm excited for this. I'm just wondering if there's going to be any Sheilas in this video.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe some guys eating some macas.
Yeah, and some dingoes.
So the dingoes go to eat macas?
I don't know. I mean, they eat babies.
They're not picky.
They're not picky eaters.
Yeah, they're definitely not picky.
They're not on keto.
I was going to say they're not vegetarian, so anything is possible. All right, so you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Wow, man, these guys,
They know how to make some powerful music.
in the message.
And the message, not just the message though. I mean,
Wow.
I feel like I've just been curb stomped and then kicked in the ribs.
The pedigree.
The pedigree, yeah.
You definitely got the pedigree, and then the stone cold
Stunner.
and followed by a tombstone pile driver. Like
Everything.
you gotta
I got everything. I got a bukkake of finishing moves.
You were that wrestle guy that nobody knows the name that shows up just to get beaten up by the famous guys. Like you're like the warm-up guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm the jobber.
Yeah, exactly. You're like 0-20. 0-20. Wow.
I don't even have theme music. I come on during the commercial break and I'm already in the ring.
Exactly. You're totally that guy. Totally. I love these metaphors today are absolutely on point. Yeah. They're on fleek. Anyways, let's get on track here with this song. Before I forget, I have to say this. Before we talk about the track, I have to say this. There's a part of the song where the image goes into the natives getting slaughtered, and the song musically sounds like just guns like shooting.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. That was incredible. The dynamic of what you're watching in the video was it's the natives getting slaughtered, and the music just sounded like one rifle after the other, almost like they were getting what do you call it? Like when you put people in a row and
firing squad.
Firing squad. But you're not getting all of them firing at the same time. You get like one after the other. You know, like the muskets, one after the other.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible because the visual and the lyrics are telling you that, and then the sound of the track is the musical representation of the shooting of the kill. Absolutely incredible. When that happened, I was like spot on.
All the visuals in this were
oh, I love when the blood came like splat like that. It was fucking wicked. Love it.
It's like you guys didn't need a music video to even portray what your song.
Fuck, I mean, if everybody did lyric videos like this, that would be amazing. This
you
is
wouldn't need music video.
This is a music video.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Nobody from the band was in it. Who cares? How many music videos do you see that nobody from the band is in it? It happens all the time. This is
you couldn't hire people to be the native.
The only difference is that you got to see the lyrics. That's it. But this is a video. I mean, incredible. That part of the song when you're hearing it and you're seeing it visually, the natives getting slaughtered and the music matches. That it doesn't match, but it gives you the sense of the guns firing. I thought that was incredible.
And then when it says
that was a mic drop.
When it says the killing season, the blood splats on the screen.
Yeah, and you see at the end, the gun was at the front, and then you see the bullet coming out of the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was powerful track. Powerful musically, vocally, and then from a lyrical content. It's powerful like all around. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter how you dissect the track.
And the blood wasn't just on the Native Americans, it was on the other guys too.
Yeah, because when you're
the blood's
killing
on their hands.
Exactly, and I was just gonna say that, and when you're killing someone, like the blood splatters towards you as well, right? But I think your analogy is perfect. It's definitely the representation of the blood. There's the blood on their hands.
Especially I don't know who that guy is. I like history, but I don't know who that guy where it shows the portrait of that guy with the 18th century
curly hair.
Curly hair, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
It's said on the song. I can't remember now. I was reading. There's an intro to it. I believe he was the president of the United States at the time.
Yeah, and the blood was on him. He wasn't actually killing, but he had the blood on his hands.
But he ordered.
Exactly. So that's why he has blood on his hands.
Yeah. So that representation throughout, it's really important because how can I say it? You can. The blood is on the hands of everybody. It's on the blood. It's
you don't just have to be the killer to have the blood on your hands.
No, it's in Portugal we used to have a saying that tanto ladrão é o que rouba como o que fica à espreita, which means is you're as much of a thief if you go and you steal than the one that stays on lookout. You're equally a thief. Doesn't matter if you're actually the one robbing or the one on the lookout. It's the same. So it's the same kind of idea, like it's not just the guy who commit the atrocity is the ones who send them there to commit the atrocities, right? Like, so I think you have to look at it from that perspective. At some point in time, you can't say that, I'm following orders. At what point do you draw the line between the following of the orders and doing something that is wrong and you still do it? So there is a fine line in that. I'm not sure what that fine line is, but there is definitely a fine line in that. But the song is so powerful. What did you think? Vocally, because I know the vocals, there's some styles of vocals that you're not necessarily a huge fan of. So how did you feel vocally about the song? Very dynamic.
But the thing is, I know it hit that range where I'm not most comfortable with, but I still enjoyed it. I came to love those vocals for this because sometimes they're in other songs and to me it's not that I don't like them.
They don't fit, or
for me, I don't.
There's no reason.
No, but not just that. I don't feel with the song. I don't feel with those parts. I feel I'm not attached to those parts. Okay. But here, I'm already attached to the song, especially the message and everything. And then when it just hits you with those, I'm like, okay, it's part of it.
I felt like it represented the anger
Exactly
and the intensity. So
especially with blood on the screen and everything.
It changes you.
It emotionally attaches you to what's happening. So hearing those, it's just like another emotion just dripping on the screen.
I agree with you on that 100%. I felt that I was completely fine with it. It gave the song
more emotion
because it changed depending on what it almost felt like it went with what the content of the story was at that specific time. So it the same way that you're going through something, your emotions change as you're going through it. The vocals change equally as those emotions are changing.
Yeah.
I didn't. There was at no point in time that I felt like it was out of place or it didn't belong there or it was redundant or whatever the case might be. The song is perfectly constructed musically, vocally, and then obviously the visuals of the video really help bringing it into the forefront. It's a powerful track, man. Musically, this song is as heavy as hell. It's destructive. The drums are killer. There's a few times when the bass like jumps out of nowhere. Like you're listening to the track, the bass is hidden in the track, and then suddenly the bass is like, no, get the fuck out of the way, I'm coming through. And it jumps into the forefront and it hits you and it brings this grooviness, this pounding to it. Man, it's just incredible track all around.
Like I said, the whole song is just pounding you up.
Like you said, it's a bukkake of finishing moves.
Yeah.
You know? Absolutely incredible track. Alright guys, this is it for today. Thank you to everyone on Patreon that voted for this video. We really appreciate it. It's a great track, great video, great lyric video.
Yeah.
Great song all around. So thank you for voting. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.